Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be creating this particular theme, or let me say layout, that was used in this program, Restoring the Order, anchored by Minister Dunsin. So we're going to be creating this particular theme. So we'll be using ProPresenter to create this. So let's get right into the video. So what I'm going to do is that first of all, we're going to create a new theme for that. So let me just switch this to Livestream, then come to theme right here, click on the plus button at the top, then give your theme a name. So I'm just going to name it Order for the sake of this tutorial. Save. Okay, new version. I already created one theme name Order, so I'm just writing over. So it's going to open this theme editor dialog box. If it doesn't open it, maybe it brings you here. Just click on this more and theme editor. Okay, so we're going to add some layers to make all these things work. So add a shape, rectangle, so increase the height also, and so that's the first shape we're going to create. We're going to create another one also, another rectangle. You can place it anywhere you want, but I'm going to be placing it here. Increase the width, reduce the height. So before I added the remaining text, we have one here. So before I add the second one, let's just change the color first. So on the make sure you select the shape tab, then click on this color right there. So I'm going to change it to this deep blue. Let's say this. Yeah, this. I'm going to change this one to something like yellow or cream. So let's just use this. So as you can see right now. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the text to the top. The text to the top, drag it to the top, or just bring everything, all these shape to the bottom if you can drag this text to the top. So just to make this text to be at the top, then I'm going to resize this text box to fit. So I'm using this text box for the reference, the big one. So I'm going to fit this into the shape. Then I'm going to select the text tab here just to edit this text. Then I'm going to select bold, make the text bold. Then capitalization, I'm going to leave it at none. Color, I will leave it at white. Then left align, then starting the text from the top. And also scaling, I'm supposed to select scale text up or down. So let's say if the Bible text is too much, it's going to scale it down. If the text is maybe small, the verse is small, it's going to scale it up. So I'm going to add a new text box also again for our reference. So reduce the text, bring it here. Then reduce it a little. Then left top, bold also. You can change your font if you like. You can change it to area. You can change your color to any color that you want. But I'm just going to leave it at white, just like in the theme used. So if you want to add pictures, so you can add picture to this blue background, fade it into this blue background. So I'm not just going to do that. So first of all, now let's remain our layers. The first one, this big rectangle, I'm going to name it the verse. There is second rectangle. This one is going to be ref, which is reference. Then this one is a big verse text verse. Okay, let's see this one ref back, which is ref background back, and this one also fast back BCK, and this one let's just say ref. This one ref. Okay, now we just created our theme, so we just come back to Bible here. So Livestream, we are sending this, but I want to use lower tone. And what I did is I've already created a look for this for my ProPresenter that I'm using for displaying. I created one for songs and I created one for Bible. Let me just show you how this song wants to look like. If I click on song and I come to show here, you can see change this to lower third, and for big backdrop it's going to show at the top of the. Let me just put a background image so that you can see it very well. So it's going to show it at the top. That's for big backdrop. That's staged at the stage. And if I said audience, is going to show at the middle, just like normal presentation software. So for live stream, it's going to remove the background but send it out slower thought. So, and I created another one for Bible also. So if I come to Bible, and let's we say Genesis. Like I said, you're going to be using Luke, just like I show you how the Luke work. So if you come back to, if you are going to go to screen, I'm going to go to screen. But if yours is not using Luke, if I am not using Luke, or maybe just create the theme I want to use the theme we just created, just come to option here and change the theme to the theme we created, which is going to be this. Just select this. But I am using, because I'm using Luke, I'm going to be selecting it in Luke. So I'm going to come to screen, edit Luke, make sure the service Bible is selected, then I'm going to change the theme right there to the theme we created. I select it, and I have a theme for audience also, which is this blue one. That's the theme I created for audience, and for big backdrop I have that also. So I'm just as you can see right there. So I select the theme. So if I come to, let me change this to live stream. Now you can see right there, the theme is working. And let's say Matthew 11:13, and I press enter, and let's show Matthew 11:13. You can see scale the desktop just like we set it in the theme editor. And let's say John 3:16. John 3:16, you see it um scale the text down also to reduce the text, just make it fit into the text box. And if you come to OBS right here in OBS, you can see now you have a lower thought. You can just add your, you can just, let's say this camera, let's say this is a camera. You can just add your lower third, like add this scene lower third, then scene lower third. Okay, you can see now we have a lower third right here. Maybe you have a picture, I mean video, you bring in your camera and you show it there, it's going to be at the top. So you just, instead of just coming here to maybe um turn it off on edit or edit, you can just come back to ProPresenter here and click on this button to clear this slide. That's to make it very easy. And another thing is that if you maybe you bring this NDI into your streaming software, maybe you have a black background, just make sure that your screen configuration is set up for NDI. If you come to configure screen item and live stream alpha key, just make sure it's set to this. So just to clear the background to send out transparent one. So that was also created this particular theme in OBS, and maybe you want to, I mean, in ProPresenter, so you can share to any of your streaming software, maybe OBS or Vimeo. So